Congratulations on your recent academic achievements and welcome to the Queen's alumni community. As a graduate of the class of 2021, you have shown enormous resilience and commitment in the completion of your studies during what has been a turbulent 18 months of unprecedented challenges since the beginning of the pandemic. You are a credit to yourselves and your supporters. The skills and knowledge that you gained during your degrees are testament to your hard work and the support you have received from school and faculty staff, and of course your friends and your champions. I hope that you will be inspired by your experience as a student at Queen's and in time create your own impact on the world. I have no doubt that each one of you has the potential to achieve greatness no matter where life takes you. You now join a distinguished network of over 200,000 past students of the university who have enhanced and continue to enhance both life in Northern Ireland and much further afield. The impact of graduates can be seen through their contributions to the worlds of business, healthcare, sport, engineering, social justice, and many more. Wherever you travel, Queen's will continue to be part of your journey, sharing in your successes, supporting you through more challenging times, and providing networks and opportunities to your advantage. As a graduate, we'll keep you up to date with how you can transform your relationship with Queen's from student for a time to a graduate forever. We'll even tell you how you can take advantage of ongoing support from the university's Careers, Employability and Skills team. But we can't share the benefits of your new alumni status with you if we don't know where to find you. If you do nothing else, make sure we can at least keep in touch with you by following the instructions on screen. Finally, congratulations and good luck on behalf of everyone from the Development and Alumni Relations Office. I hope to meet you in person and to hear your story at a Queen's event in the near future, and also a long time from now, and that you'll still be telling your Queen's story long after I've retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I would be grateful if you take a few moments to listen to the following short safety announcements. On hearing the fire alarm, we would ask everyone to evacuate the building immediately. Please leave in a calm and orderly manner using the exits which are located at the front and the rear of the hall. Then make your way to the assembly point at the front of the physics building located at the car park side of the hall opposite the main building. We would ask you to remain there until instructed otherwise. Please do not attempt to re-enter the building, even if their alarms have been silenced, as this does not always mean the emergency is over. I would like to thank everyone for wearing face masks this afternoon and remind you that unless you're crossing the stage, a face mask should be worn in the hall at all times. I would also like to take this opportunity to ask you to silence all mobile phones now for the duration of the ceremony. Thank you for your cooperation, and we trust you enjoy your visit to Queen's University. A short university video will now be played.
I've always had an interest in going on to have a career in research, so I knew that when I was picking the university for my postgraduate studies, I needed to pick a university that was known on the international stage.
Skills anywhere I find myself. What matters is to apply the skills to make wherever I find myself a better place.
seems to be a great way to separate yourself from the rest of the pack. Shows the employer that you're engaged and you're really interested in this area.
Since becoming a postgraduate student and I have access to the graduate school, it's a gorgeous building. It's really easy to work your life around it. Like it doesn't take over your life, it improves it.
Please rise to receive the academic procession.
Good afternoon and a very warm welcome on this special occasion to graduates, parents, families and friends. I declare open this congregation for the conferment of degrees and the presentation of diplomas and certificates. Please be seated. Members of Senate, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, parents and guests, and particularly our graduates, I'm delighted to have this opportunity of saying a few words to you this afternoon. I think when many of us started out this morning in the rain, we had no hope, I think, of the blue skies that have at least greeted us at the beginning of this graduation. I'm particularly pleased that I'm able to speak in person to all our graduates in fields of nursing, adult children's learning disability, and mental health. For all of you who are graduating today from the School of Nursing and Midwifery, This is a day like no other. It's a day of celebration, one of the great milestones in your life. So let me offer my congratulations. You've made it. Very well done. And today you'll be able to meet with fellow students, celebrate with your family and friends, and it's an opportunity for us to say to you, really well done. There is much to celebrate today, even though we are not yet through this pandemic, and we are currently again in uncertain times. When you began your Queen's journey, you could not have imagined how much life would have changed by the time that journey has ended. No one could have seen the global catastrophe that lay ahead and how it would impact all of us. But you particularly, across healthcare professions, have made an exceptional contribution to supporting the NHS, the health and social care sector, during the time that you have been undertaking your degree. Normal life as we've known it has been put on hold over the past 2 years, and we now have the new Omicron coronavirus variant to deal with. It has been a difficult 2 years, and we still have much to face. Today, I pay tribute to you as students working with the teams at Queen's, your mentors and teachers, and all of the academic and support staff colleagues for the way you responded together and adapted to this extraordinary situation. You contributed to the work of the university to keep it going and deliver the education and training, to lead and deliver expert clinical care, which you now will do in these very challenging circumstances. This was achieved by exceptional teamwork across the university and with our colleagues in health and social care trusts, in the community and in primary care. In particular, we thank all of those mentors, practice supervisors and assessors in practice who supported you to become a qualified nurse. We are also extraordinarily proud of the way teams of staff and students at Queen's have contributed to the well-being of the wider community. Many of you here have contributed to that. Hundreds of students across our health and social care professions joined the workforce early to support the NHS, including students from nursing and midwifery, but with our students and graduates in social work, clinical psychology, our doctors, dentists, pharmacists, and biomedical scientists. And before entering the workforce, many of those and you have contributed by supporting as clinical assistants with testing and with vaccine delivery. We as a university and a society are in your debt and are enormously thankful for your enthusiastic and excellent contribution. I also want to thank our researchers engaged in clinical trials on vaccine development and treatment development, working on research into new therapeutics and examining and understanding the social and economic impact of the pandemic. And to our student volunteers, so many, including you, giving your time in all sorts of ways, running errands, making phone calls to the isolated and vulnerable. This is service to the community of a very high order indeed. It's a contribution to society that enhances the reputation of your university and demonstrates vividly the meaning of our motto. What shall we give in return for so much? University life, even at the best of times, is challenging, and undoubtedly there were nervous moments over the past few years, especially around assignments and assessments. And then came COVID, presenting us with stress of an entirely different kind. You rose to that challenge, and the success you're celebrating today is a tribute not just to your academic ability, but to your resilience also. But there was help along the way. There was a team behind you, and I'm thinking of individual members of staff who did so much to guide you through, and of course your family and friends encouraging you and supporting you when things perhaps looked rather bleak. They have played an enormous part. So let us give your friends and family here in the Whitla and those joining us online a well-deserved round of applause. Your school, the School of Nursing and Midwifery, has received many accolades this year, even during these difficult times. The Student Nursing Times Award last month in London, it was voted the best student experience in the UK. You have contributed to that. At the same event, 2 of our students, your colleagues, won individual prizes: Stephanie Craig as Student Nurse of the Year and Ryan Cahoon as a children's nursing student for outstanding contribution to student affairs. And then at the RCN Nursing Awards, Mairead Ryan, a third-year mental health student, who you'll have guessed is in the audience, and is graduating today, received the Nursing Student Award. Well done, Mairead, for all the innovative work you are doing to improve our understanding of dementia. You are an inspiration to all of us. Indeed, all of you in front of me are an inspiration to us. And at the Students' Union Awards, the Evidence-Based Nursing Student Champions also won Celebrating Online Activities category for their excellent work in promoting evidence-based care. And finally, and we'll celebrate again later, you nominated Dr. Gary Mitchell, Senior Lecturer, for the prestigious Teaching Award. So well done, Gary, and we look forward to awarding you this later. So congratulations to everyone involved. These awards are very well deserved and are a tribute to the hard work of your lecturers, the quality of education provided within the school and clinical practice settings, and your contribution as previously students and now graduates. Our students are the lifeblood of our university, and our graduates are the future of our society. Your education, helping you to reach your goals, creating, sustaining and developing a world-class learning environment, these are the passions which motivate people of this university at every level and on every day. You have accomplished a great deal during your studies, and you should feel an immense sense of pride in that. You have knowledge and skills that will make so much difference to the lives of others. We strive to build a better society as we emerge from this pandemic, and to tackle the new challenges of climate change, fairness and equity, so that we can have a sustainable earth where all people have an opportunity to flourish. You have been well equipped for your future by your time at Queen's, and I hope many of you will return as postgraduates for further challenge and learning, and for some of you to undertake the critical research we need to develop and deliver the best healthcare possible to improve public and personal health. Above all, you have learned, I hope, how to be compassionate and resilient. Your ability to cope with adversity has been tested already, and you have come through. Indeed, many of you have led the way. You also need to be kind to yourselves and accept the help and camaraderie of others around you, your friends, your colleagues, and your mentors. Leaving university isn't the end of something. It's the beginning of another stage of your lives. This part of your education is over, but your capacity to learn and the opportunities to do so are undiminished. And I'd like to share with you a thought from Aristotle, arguably the philosopher who founded natural sciences and through critical thinking and observation developed scientific method. He said this, and it's a challenge for us: excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. You have already demonstrated excellent choice, high intention, and sincere effort through your degree programs. Please continue to do so in your professional lives, because we need practitioners who can demonstrate excellence in compassion and quality of care, and be the professional and academic leaders now and in the future. To make this world a better place, we have much to do and a lot to change. So once again, my congratulations to you. I'm delighted that we're having this opportunity to celebrate together, and I wish you continued success in your careers. I'd now like to ask the graduates to all rise. In the name and by the authority of the University, I confer on you and those whose names appear on the graduation list the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which you are entitled, and for which you who are present will be individually presented by your head of school. Please be seated.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I present to you degrees for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing from the School of Nursing and Midwifery in Adult Nursing, Amanda Bashir. Jacqueline Marion Bingham. Catherine Buckley. Alex Rebecca Clyde. Marcella Victoria Elwood. Naomi Finlay. Lindsay Hurst. Victoria Emily Holt. Rachel Johnson. Leah Roberta Kingham. Victoria Martin. Lois Alexandra McFarland. Caitlin McMullen. Sarah Ann McNally. Dina Rachel Neeson. Susanna Maria Nielsen. Ailish Louise Quinn. Rachel Smith. Melissa Timoney. Joanne Walker. Erin Jane Watson. Emma Beattie. Caitlin Breen. Catherine Margaret Carlin. Ellen Nicole Carmichael. Nadine Alice Collins. Amy Curran. Nadine Daly. Stacey Elizabeth Davis. Aoife Mary Dobbs. Aveen Elizabeth Dolan. Aideen Mary Donnelly. Ella Kate Eastwood. Maeve Irene Faulkner. Kerry May Fay. Orla Louise Fay. Jessica Fields. Anya Marie Fitzpatrick, Carla Fitzpatrick, Emily Ann Fitzpatrick, Cherie Geary, Shauna Ann Martha Gribben, Alana Geraldine Hamilton, Gemma Hanlon, Rhiannon Mary Highland Ross, Emma Louise Kennedy, Joanna Kelso, Shannon Louise Leonard, Meg Tricia Demakaluk Lavore, Aoife Longwell, Roisin Marie Loughlin, Hannah Lowry, Regina Mackin, Anna Louise Markey, Sarah McAlpine, Jordan Lee McCann, Marianne McElhatton, Aoife Frances McFall, Louise Elizabeth McGrath, Olivia Rachel McElmoyle, Joseph Patrick McLarnon, Gemma Louise McMaster, Lee Arryn McSeveney, Victoria McTurk, Ashley Diana Ruth McVitie, Sarah Mahaffey, Paula Ellen Malloy, Hannah Jane Nelson, Nicole Karen Connor, Rachel Louise O'Mullen, Orla Patricia O'Neill Matthews, Rebecca Heather Palmer, Ellie May Park, Lana Phillips, Nancy Mary Quigley, Georgia Lynn Rainey, Megan Geraldine Reddick, Colleen Bridget Rice, Rebecca Jane Robinson, Brona Marie Ryan, Emily May Scott, Hannah Rachel Semple, Rachel Mary Agnes Smiley, Louise Frances Smith, Rachel Smith, Leanne Tasker, Lucy Mary Travers. Michaela Josephine Valentine. Kiva Catherine Wells. Adrinisela Ajay Ajay. Rebecca Shirley Alderdice. Erin Louise Anderson. Aisling Mary Armstrong. Lucy Mary Arnold. Crystal Dawn Ashworth. Leah Isabel Bell. Morgan Page Bloomer. Elizabeth Buick. Jodie Chapman. Una Clark. Maeve Cullen. Emma Norma Dunleavy. Amy Faulkner. Emily Helena Ferguson. Claire Paula Hagan. Caroline Kelly. Eve Kelly. Caitlin Michelle McGill. Jennifer Mary McKee. Emer Catherine Murray. Leona Rankin. Elizabeth Mary Reynolds. Sarah Elizabeth Richmond. Caitlin Ritchie. Megan Georgina Main Sullivan. Megan Turner. Aurora Marie Watson. Nicole Williams. Sophie Leslie Blythe. Katie McKenna. And in children's nursing, Darcy Emma Burrows. Kiva Louise Byrne. Rebecca Abigail Carson. Alexandrina Susanna Dodsworth. Bethany Ruth Fisher. Lauren Nicole May. Emma Leslie Jones. Candice McGill. Patricia Rose Macaulay. Amy Alice McAllister. Charisse McNinch. Shauna McVeigh. Lois McVicker. Paula Miller. Sarah Catherine Morgan, Lisa Murphy, Lauren Rachel Susanna Shirley, Alana Joyce Wilson, Melissa Wilson, Sophie Kate Artis, Nicole Ruth Brady, Amy Rose Catney, Megan Crooks, Caitlin Patricia Cuthell, Katie Rose Davis, Elizabeth Teresa Deehan, Carla Frances Donnelly, Ciara Breda Flanagan, Caitlin Flavel, Natasha Ellen Forsyth, Jessica Emily Glass, Michelle Ellen Gordon, Aoife Claire Harkin, Luzanna Lasica, Kiana Marie Lynch, Connor Linus, Badolina Louise McCauley, Faith McDonnell, Aveen McElhone, Caitlin Anna McKernan, Anna May McManus, Alicia Kathleen McNally, Danielle Faith Mitchell, Nicola Francis Moore, Elizabeth Mullen, Emily Jane Mullen, Martina O'Kane, Caitlin Sandra O'Neill, Courtney Claire O'Rourke, Natasha Orr, Sarah Siobhan Parker, Claire Ray, Cameron William James Reid, Bethany Mary Riley, Alana Jane Ruth, Heidi Colleen Sandel, Rebecca Catherine Sloan, Sean Marie Smiley, Amy Agnes Steele, Anna Colette Isabel Sutherland, Rebecca Ann Walker, Shannon Megan Irwin, Chloe Evelyn Mary Finnegan, Rachel Leah Fullerton, Roisin Marie Heron, Leah May Kidd, Grania Marianne McGrath, Ciara Louise McElvenna, Caitlin Ann McParland, Claire Patricia Megan, Tyler Francis Murphy, Suzanne Ellen Yoon Noble, Michaela Cherie Osborne, Dara Helen Scott, and in learning disability nursing, Eileen Adair. Fionn Anya Hardy, Fiona Johnson, Saoirse Erin Martin, Rebecca Joanne McCarthy, Brona McDermott, Faye Elizabeth MacDonald, Claire Mary McGrillen, Zola McNulty, Lucy Montgomery, Shan Elizabeth Jean Beers, Carolyn Victoria Brown, Robin Barbara Adele Butler, Karen Elizabeth Clark, Victoria Elizabeth Coffey, Ciara Louise Cusack, Paula Ann Ewing, Rachel Michelle Higgins, Shona Lennon, Andrea McAteer, Aaron John McCammond, Petra Chantal Stinton, Lauren May Williamson, Lisa Clark, Neve Margaret Lavery, Kiva O'Brien, James Matthew Paul Simpson, Deborah Elizabeth Sloan, Courtney Julia Smith, and in mental health nursing, Kristen Isabel Beggs, Colleen Mary Butler, Nisha Byrne, Michelle Carlton, Miles John Devine, Brona May Dyson, Maria Dryan, Bethan Ina Grace Seymour, Adam Paul Skillen, Leah Jordan Tuher, Jessica Ellen Allen, Olivia Carolyn Andrews. Bethany Kylie Blair. Rachel Patricia Coleman. Dana Maria Creaney. Sarah Dobbins. Catherine Anna Hale. Jordan David Harris. Michael James Johnston. Lauren Rose Kavanagh. Zara Lamsey. Rachel McGill. Chantel Erin McEldowney. Lauren Jane Moffat. Danielle Jane Robson. Emma Louise Sloan. Ian Smith. Catherine Ann Traynor. Tiernan Simon Boyle. Conal Doherty. Edward Andrew Fawcett. Ashley Gallagher. Hilary Ann Hamill. Vincy Jose. Craig Winston Scott. And finally, I am delighted to announce as part of this ceremony a Teaching Awards in the student-nominated category to Dr. Gary Mitchell.
It's lovely to hear the next generation add to proceedings. The School of Nursing and Midwifery always has one of the most liveliest graduations, and you haven't let us down at all today. So thank you all. Congratulations again on reaching this hugely significant milestone in your lives. We have all enjoyed sharing this ceremony with you. We need these events to lift our spirits and to give us a real sense of the very positive future which I think you graduates before me, well now graduates before me, represent. We hope you're proud of what you've achieved. We hope you're proud of your university, and I really do hope that you all remain part of the Queen's community. Please stay in touch through your lecturers. Please stay in touch through the alumni programme that we have, through our alumni relations office, and take up some opportunities as postgraduates over the next number of years. You really deserve your success, and I really want to wish you every success for the future and look forward to hearing and understanding some of your achievements over the coming years. So I really do hope that you and your families, friends, partners, little ones enjoy the rest of the day. There are refreshments both in front of the Lanyon building as you come out of the Whitla Hall, and also a similar marquee in the quad. So if it's getting a little bit full, please move to the quad. So it's now my honour to declare closed this congregation for the conferment of degrees and presentation of diplomas and certificates, and invite our new graduates and recipients to join the academic procession as it leaves the hall. And I'd ask parents and friends to wait until the procession has left. Thank you all.
Queen's Alumni Office was established to ensure that the relationship between graduates and alma mater becomes lifelong. Many people will have forged lasting personal and professional friendships while at Queen's, and the ongoing Alumni Outreach Programme aims to keep Queen's men and Queen's women in touch with the university and, of course, with each other. In time, alumni will make return visits to Queen's for reunions, public lectures, social and academic events, and perhaps further study. It's particularly important to stay in contact if careers are pursued overseas, and for this reason Queen's now has a number of graduate organisations based both here in Northern Ireland and throughout the world in Canada, America, the Far East, Africa and Northern Europe. So, graduation should not mark the end of your association with Queen's. Through the Alumni Office, those friends, contacts and memories can last a lifetime.